Alright guys, welcome back to Southern Cross Dota Tides Wrath Season 3. We're here with Game 2 of this best of 3 between Run, formerly known as BigHooks.com, and INVID Dota. I'm going to be a broadcaster this evening, Shads, and we're in the banning phase at the moment after we saw RDR take a pretty decisive win over INVID Dota. They just had better team fight, better ganking, better rotations. They just played brilliantly. Big props to both Physics and D-Bass with their amazing support. D-Bass just finding perfect opportunities for ganks with that Nyx Assassin, and Physics, the Ice Pass were just magical. He was finding 3-4-man Ice Pass regularly, so a big shout out to both of those. At the moment we've got the bands of Elder Titan, Naga Siren, Outward Devourer and Luna, followed by Lich, Visage, Nature's Prophet and the Gyrocopter from INVID Dota. The first picks were Batrider, Darkseer, Crystal Maiden, and Nyx Assassin. Batrider's a bit strange to be picked up as a first pick, to be honest. He is obviously still a great hero, but he did get quite a heavy nerf. He lost 10 base damage. While that doesn't seem like too much when you're going from hitting from, instead of 48 to 52 to 38 to 42, it's a bit more. It's quite low, almost as low as Shadow Fiend. Nyx Assassin, of course, being an amazing hero. That'll probably be picked up by D-Base as well, after he played so spectacularly last game. We've got Darkseer
to go.
Now being picked up by
5 seconds.
By hopefully Angel, who we didn't actually see last game because he kept disconnecting. We've got Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden is a great support. She's got Frostbite and Frostbite and Crystal Nova are both great early skills, especially at level 1 and 2. It's so much potential for her to have. It's quite amazing. And now Leshrac as well, who hasn't been seen too much in the meta, but he is such a strong hero. That Split Earth is quite a powerful stun. And Diabolic Edict just churns out the damage to both towers, heroes alike.
10 seconds to go.
So it's good to see him, and of course we're going to have Timbersaw being picked up again by Run. Mao played him brilliantly last game, even went with a ballsy Blink Dagger. Just to blink in, hit a Whirling Death, lower that strength, the primary stat by 15%, which deals pretty heavy damage to strength heroes. You know, because it's 15% of your max. Essentially 15% of your max HP.
Silencer.
Just gone like that. And now we've got a Silencer pick up. And that's a bit of an odd pick. Silencer is quite a strong hero. He's not seen too much in the meta. He is a little bit more powerful now on a support hero because Glaives of Wisdom don't have to be skilled up to get his passive int gain or int steal. So it's an innate passive now, which is really good for him to have, to be honest. It adds a lot more strength, and although given we've already got Crystal Maiden and Leshrac, it'll probably be a mid Silencer, unless they want to put a mid Leshrac, just to kind of screw with me a little bit. Leshrac used to be a good mid, even in Hon under the name Torturer he was brilliant. But there is the mid for Run, Shadow Fiend, a very strong mid. He last hits well once he gets a couple levels, and he scales out of control. Because of Necromastery, because of his presence of the Dark Lord, if he snowballs and gets a couple kills early on, he becomes near unbeatable, and he just has such a good flash farm because of that Shadow Rays. 3 nukes over 10 seconds, average 3 seconds. You can use one on average every 3 seconds if you have a decent mana, sustainable mana. And of course you can't forget Requiem of Soul. If he gets a Blink Dagger or a Shadow Blade and can just run in, pop that Requiem of Souls, it is massive damage to everybody in an AoE, and that'll follow up really well once they get that Timbersaw in there with the Nyx Assassin stuns. And if they can even pick off someone with Batrider, if they could chain that lasso with the Shadow Razors, he can hit all 3 Shadow Razors. There's an easy 900 damage to a single hero. And there's the last band, the Darkseer. So Darkseer, Gyrocopter and Lich were all in the last game and were banned out. So was Luna. So there's four of the banned heroes that were in the game in last game. Timbersaw, Nyx, and Darkseer. There's 3 more. So there's 7 of the 10 heroes from last game. Just showing you how much certain heroes are desired by teams. By these teams, they are all the heroes you expect to see. Lich and Luna, not so much,
Radiance
but
pest.
they will be now. And there's a Slardar ban, which, to be honest, confuses me a little bit. But it sort of says to me that they maybe want to pick up an Invis hero. They've got... I'm sort of a bit confused by their lineup as well. We'll see Shadow Fiend on the mid. And if we can
10
assume
seconds
this
to go.
Nyx Assassin to maybe be supporting...
5
I really don't. I'm really a bit confused. Although, I suppose, at the moment,
Reserve
Invidious don't
time.
truly have an agi carry or a hard carry. Obviously, Silenced can carry, so can Leshrac. But they really don't have... Well, there we go. There's the Sven pickup. So he's probably going to be laning with that Crystal Maiden. Although, truth be told, Invidious really could tri-lane this if they wanted to. Crystal Maiden with the Frostbite, follow that up with a Split Earth from Leshrac or a Stormhammer from Sven, and just chain that into 3 stuns. You're going to have a very, very dead hero. I'm just going to put the pressure now onto Run Deny to Run to see what they're going to pick up here at the moment. And I don't know what's going on in the chat with you guys, but that place is a nightmare. Although that being said, we do just have a bit longer. They're into the bonus time now. And I'm honestly not sure what RDR want at the moment. They can send the Batrider into the off lane. They can send the Timbersaw there as well. So if they could actually send Batrider or Timbersaw mid, put Shadow Fiend into safe lane into safe lane farm with the Nyx Assassin. So then they'd probably just want to pick up just another support now. But they don't have too much in the way of a stun at the moment. But there's a Queen of Pain on the support, whereas Invidious at the moment are looking at having 2 supports. It's quite confusing. I don't know what they've got. So we've got D-Bass, who played the Nyx Assassin last game on that Timbersaw. So maybe a support Timbersaw. That doesn't even make sense. Physics, who was the Jakiro, is going to be on... Ooh, Physics is going to be... So, just quickly running through what we got, actually. D-Bass is on the Timbersaw. He was the Nyx Assassin before. Mau Mau, the Batrider, who was Timbersaw in Game 1. We have Anthony, the Shadow Fiend, for this game. He was playing on Razor. We've got Physics, who's now the Nyx Assassin, who was the Jakiro in Game 1, and Foe. Foe was... I can't remember off the top of my head. And that's killing me. But Foe is going to be playing Queen of Pain this game. For Invidious, we're going to be seeing Bloodlock on the Leshrac. Bolvi, the Crystal Maiden. I believe Bolvi was Rubik last game. Tyrant's on the Silencer, and he played the Night Stalker mid, so we'll probably expect to see that Silencer mid. Crestfallen was the Gyrocopter, and will be picked up, is now going to be playing Sven. And Angel, who was supposed to be here in the first game, actually was having some pretty big computer issues, and was just crapping out everywhere, unfortunately. And now we're going to see a off-lane Angel Darkseer, which is what we wanted to see in Game 1. I'm going to bring our Bastion now back up, because I know you guys love it. We've got an early... Did I see an early smoke then? No, it was an early smoke on someone. Leshrac's picked up a smoke, and it looks like Crestfallen, Bolvi, and Blood are going to head up into that top lane. Now Angel and Tyrant are falling. They want to get first blood. And they could even be going for an aggressive tri-lane here, and that's a really cool Sven sword. Luminous Edge. Yep, there's the smoke, and it's going to be a 5-man smoke gank from them, and they're going to be heading up into that top lane. At the moment, Mau Mau's up there. Mau Mau, the off laner, and you really need to hang back, Mau Mau. You're gonna take a beating if you stick out there. Sven leading the way. He's going to have that targeted Stormhammer, and here comes Mau Mau. Mau Mau is going to take the Stormhammer. There's the Stormhammer out. The Split Earth's going to follow it up pretty quickly. The Darkseer does have the Iron Shell out, and there he goes. And he loses in already. Great play there from Invidious. They want the first blood, and Silencer even gets a little bit of bonus in to help himself along the way. And just a great pick off there. Mau Mau, he's not going to lose any gold. He actually went for boots at level 1. Plus he went Firefly. I think he went Firefly to save himself. So just unlucky there for him to not die. Sorry, for him to not survive. The overlay hasn't changed yet, and I'm going to change that now because the game is starting. And there we go. Thank you, Sophie, for the reminder. But I did catch that on film, on the clip, I believe. And it looks like we're going to have a Queen of Pain mid.
Bets,
we're going to have Timbersaw going up top with the Bat Rider. So I'm assuming Bat Rider is actually going to be jungling then. We're going to have Angel, the Darkseer, on the middle lane. Silence is going to be solo bot against the Nyx Assassin and the Shadow Fiend. So that's a really cool looking Nyx Assassin too. So it's going to be quite obscure, but Darkseer and Quap really should dominate that Darkseer in the middle lane without too much of a problem. Once she starts getting Scream of Pain, it'll just do enough damage to wipe out the creep wave. Although Darkseer does pick up a couple of early last hits because of the Iron Shell. The Shadow Strike did hit an Angel, and that's just going to keep harassing him down. He's already popping that healing, and Quap does manage to 550 range, so we'll be able to outrange those Iron Shell creeps nice and easy. And look at D-Bass, he's just going to have to sit back and try and soak up what experience he can. There's not too much he can really do to avoid that. And this could be a really good chance for Dark... Oh. So this is a smart play from the Bat Rider, and he's just going to use that Firefly to take out those easy camps, and he's going to get plenty of gold because he can just leash, just do these two camp... Oh god, I'm not going to draw there. He can just take this camp up here, as well as this one, and just rotate it before. So it's the same principle as what you would do before, but now, over here, yay! But, still in that top lane, Crestfallen getting free farm, really. Timbersaw's not even coming close to try and contest that. He's got 0 last hits at the moment, and Mau Mau's getting free farm. So, you're sacrificing farm on that Timbersaw, but you are getting plenty on that Sven at the moment, and Leshrak's just in there for the support, and just be able to harass him out. Into that middle lane, it looks like Queen of Pain has already caught up. Darkseer's only got 3 last hits now. Foe doing a brilliant job stopping, denying and last hitting those creeps. 8 and 4, pretty good at the moment, I must say. Down in the bottom lane, Bolvai is going to be supporting Tyrant, and Tyrant's 5-0 and CM's 0-1. Shadow Fiend doing pretty well for last hits, 8 and 4, so he's already sitting at 12 souls. He's taking getting a lot of gold at the moment, and god, that Curse of the Silent and Last Word really does so much damage to him. And with Shadow Raise is the only way to get rid of it, he's taking a lot of damage. He's already down to 2 tangos remaining, and Nyx Assassin's just not really able to help out too much because it's too ranged. A ranged support against a melee support with a ranged carry against a ranged carry. So it's that lane going a bit in favour of INVID at the moment, and the middle lane, Angel's taking a lot of damage from those Shadow Strikes from Foe. He's got 1 point in the Shadow Strike, 2 points into that Scream of Pain now. And he's doing quite well in last hits, but if he starts to get low, that's when Angel is able to just start dealing out the damage. Just using the Scream of Pain there. And Foe's taking a lot of damage from that tower. He was taking a lot of tower hits. He did have 2 bottle charges, but unnecessary tanking of the tower, to be quite honest. And I don't know, Bat Rider's making his way back to base. He just got bullied out by Crestfallen and Bloodlock. Sven now 18 last hits. He's doing quite well. He's doing pretty comfortably with GPM at the moment. 333. Darkseer the next highest at 330. And it looks like Anthony's taking a lot of damage down on the bottom lane. It's not going to go down just yet. The Crystal Nova and the Frostbites the Crystal Nova's doing too much harass for him, and Silence's Last Word. Broken spell, I might add, because you always take that damage, and it is just so much damage. Especially combined with Curse of the Silent, and not having to get the early Glaives of Wisdom to get the int is a massive buff for Silencer. The 2 early int just helps with his last hitting a little bit as well, courtesy of that first blood up on the top lane. Now Foe's actually being real cautious here. That Iron Shell he's just trying to gun for. He's not even trying to deny it, the creeps, and he's just going to take it out with the Scream of Pain. He's going to get the catapult? No, he's not. Oh, he actually does manage to pick up the catapult, so a nice little do-flicky shift there. D-Bass. Poor D-Bass up on that top lane. He really can't get too close to creeps. He's going for the 2 points in Whirling Death at the moment. Just opting for for only 1 level in the reactive armor. He's level 4, so he's managing to stay in experience range, but he's really not getting too much farm. Crestfallen is just getting plenty of farm. He's already picked up a Bracer at the moment, so he's going to be looking to go into that early drums. And into that middle lane, Angel picked up the Hatred. He's just trying to harass Foe out. Doesn't want to get too cookie around that tower though, because he doesn't know how much mana she's got. Just perhaps, I guess. But Anthony's down the bottom lane. He's going to take a last word straight away, and we can just watch how much damage that's going to do in a little second. And you see 150 damage straight up. And it really doesn't cost Silencer too much to do that. But it's really just brutal damage that Shadow Fiend takes. And Foe taking a little bit of damage from the Vacuum and the Ion Shell. He's going to get down to about half HP. Does still have 2 tangos ready to go. And it looks like Nyx is going to rotate around. Where's that courier going? That courier is not bottle crowing. He's got 3 pairs of boots though. Why does the courier have 3 pairs of boots, guys? You guys confuse me. Just while we're waiting, a big shout out to our sponsors at TT Esports by Thermaltake. Head over to their website, www.ttesports.com. Check out their gear. They've got some pretty cool gaming equipment. They are the major sponsors for this tournament, providing all the prizes. And of course, shout out to Southern Cross Dota for putting on the tournament. And I've got to say, shout out to all you guys watching who've bought the ticket. You know, it may not seem like much, but buying the ticket does contribute to more tournaments, more prizes, that sort of thing. Bigger reputation we get, the better the prizes we'll have in the future, the more teams we'll play. It really does help the community. So props to you guys watching in the game client, and of course watching on the stream as I slap my microphone. And looks like Physics is going to get a regen rune down to bot. He's going to throw a Impale out, drain the mana of Angel, and great zoning there. Foe gets a regen rune in his bottle now, so beautiful play by Physics, just keeping the Darkseer away and giving that rune to Foe. Foe now pops that regen, and he's going to head down. He's got the Scream of Pain as well. He's going to look to pick up a kill either on Tyrant or Bullfire, probably on Tyrant, it's a bit squishier. And is Bass wanting to go for a kill on the top lane? He does. He's going to throw the Chakram out. He's not going to find anybody with it, though. Sven just moving a little bit back, and he was being a bit sneaky. I think that if that Chakram had have hit, he would have ended up initiating and engaging on him. Oh, Hate Fist. Watch your language, buddy. Naughty, naughty, naughty. D-Bass really wants to go onto that Sven. There's the Chakram, and it just rips away at his HP. 300 health left on Sven. Sven's going to pop a healing salve, though, and go back. No problems there. Batrider doing a great job in the jungle now. He's only about 200 gold from his Blink Dagger. Once he gets that, he'll probably be quite close. He'll actually hit 6 when he gets that Blink Dagger as well after another camp. So he's going to be able to ready to go and pick off some heroes. Probably go for the Darkseer or the Silencer at the moment. Silencer is a squishy hero. Doesn't have an escape, so he's really quite easy pickings. For a Batrider at least. And Anthony really just not getting the farm he wants anymore. He was doing quite well in that lane, 29 and 9 now. Silence is 30 and 0. And Silence is really just bullying him out of lane. But Sven, on the other hand, 10 more last hits. He's doing brilliantly on the top lane. He's got 1200 gold. What's he bought? He's just bought something now. He's bought an Ogre Club. So he's got part of drums, part of BKB, and part of
getting the business.
phase boots, or part of an armlet. I don't know. He's building 4 items at once. It's a little bit confusing. Quop's going to make a mad dash for that invis room, and she denies it. Beautiful play, not letting Angel get that invis room. She's now going to have to run for her life. She does have a blink up in a couple of seconds, and here's the next assassin. Physics is going to follow it. He doesn't have the ulti yet. He does have an Impale. Is he going to be able to get him? No, he's going to back out. Angel surges away without a problem. Not going to take too much damage. And now Anthony down in the bottom lane. He's trying to heal up as much health as possible. He did drop the Ring of Aquila and the Belt of Strength. He just wanted to heal up as much as possible.
No, take that.
So at the moment we've got most of the farm is on the Sven and the Darkseer. And Physics is going to be a little bit... No, he pops the Carapace and he's going to get away pretty easily. Angel's still just popping the Iron Shell on top of himself now. He's picked up the Tranquil Boots and the Soul Ring. And I don't know if Soul Ring causes Tranquil Boots to break or not. I'll have to keep an eye on that. He's trying to fly out. Tyrant's going to pop another Shadow Raise, and here's the damage coming out. Tyrant's taking a lot of damage. Shadow Fiend and the Clop down there. Beautiful play there. The Sonic Wave and Shadow Raise is just doing enough damage. Combined with that with the Beautiful flaming lasso from Batrider blinked in.
Trouble brewing
And
at
just
Radiant's
great
bottom
play.
tower.
2 kills going in favour of RDR. They're showing this don't want to give up. That early first blood annoyed them a little bit. Batrider really just wanted the vengeance. And there's probably going to be now a trade into that middle lane. Here comes the Queen of Pain. She's going to pop the wave.
Radiant's
Scream of
bottom tower seen
pain.
better
But
days.
not, unfortunately, going to pick up a kill. Sucks here. The Angel just surging away beautifully. Now Timbersaul's got to be careful
Radiant's
up on that
bottom
top lane.
tower ain't a
He's got
pretty
some tangos
sight right
stowed
now.
away in the trees, which I don't believe INVID know
Radiant's
about
gone
just
and
yet.
fortified their structures. Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
Crestfallen still picking up that farm. He's now got the phase boots. He's also got that Ogre Club ready to go. It's just beautiful farm. Quap's going to pick up an illusion rune in the bottle, refresher bottle. She's got full 3 charges now. She's going to keep popping that. 1,200 gold at the moment on the Quap, so we don't know what she's going. She's got the options of the Orchid, straight BKB, or Argonim. She's got plenty of choice of what she wants to build at the moment. Although I do think a BKB straight up will probably be a good idea considering the lockdown that Nvidia's have at the moment. Leshrac, CM, Sven, we saw just how much impact that can have on a single hero up here, and it was an instant kill. So if they choose to lock her down, she's not going to go anywhere. Blink's not going to save her. So a BKB straight up will be a great item for the Quap, I personally think. And probably the same for the Shadow Fiend, I think. Shadow Fiend has picked up his treads at the moment, but BKB or a Shadow Blade, probably more so to the BKB for survivability. That's going to be more important. Silencer at the moment is possibly going for an Orchid. He's got 2 Sage's Masks at the moment and Phase Boots. Now, Phase Boots is... that's just uncommon. Where's the Batrider? I just saw him go up. And there we go. He's up on the top lane. Crestfallen did get lassoed, but a big split earth comes down. Possibly saving Sven. No, he doesn't. He goes down there. Diabolic Edict's now going to come out. There's 3 levels in that. D-Bass and Mayman are taking a lot of damage. They're both silenced, courtesy of that silence down on the bottom lane. And they're going to run. That Firefly doing a lot of damage to the creeps, and Leshrac just can't really survive that for too long. Physics now in that bottom lane. He's got the Vendetta up. He hasn't actually used it. He's been spotted by the tower, and Crystal Main's going to throw Crystal Nova out. Just try and scare him away a bit. A little bit of damage coming out into the Nyx Assassin, but no fight's going to happen just yet. At the moment, gold down in favour. There was a spike towards RDR, to Invidious, up on this here at about the 6-minute mark. But now 2k gold and about 4k experience, both in favour of the Dire. Run Donate, run bighooks.com. As we've got Ninja's rune.
Dire's mid tower could use a little help.
Shout out to Sophie as well for being in the chat, so you guys in the Twitch are able to get items. And you guys really need to keep that Twitch chat PG, guys. Like, come on, seriously. Especially you, Omega Kai the King, and Madrider Man. I think we're going to have a fight on the top lane now. Leshrac's up here. Angel's up here as well. We've got Crestfallen's round the back. He's got God's strength at the moment. He's going to hit quite hard with those phase boots. He's got the drums of endurance recipe. He's going to have that quite soon when he gets the robe of the Magi. Even Physics is coming up to circle from behind if he wants. But there's currently 4 heroes top. Anthony's down in that bottom lane. A Bullseye. Really just sticking onto Tyrant, like, just sticking to him like glue. Making sure he gets farm. Silence is doing pretty well in that farm. 44 last hits. There's a bit more farm onto Watsy now. Onto that Shadow Fiend. And here we go. Crestfallen's taking a lot of damage. The lasso comes out from the Batrider. Physics does get in there with a Vendetta and Impale. And now Angel's going to have to run away. The Carapace comes out. Unfortunately, the Flame Break does knock Bloodlock and Angel in the way of their own base. But here comes Quap as well. She's going to throw the Shadow Strike. No ulti coming out, though. No need for it. Easy pick off onto that Sven. Not wanting to overextend and, you know, lose an easy kill. But good play there from RDR at the moment. Why are people talking about Kai? Kai isn't casting. So Silencer, what are you going, Silencer? What are you planning on building? I think we might have a bit of trouble up on the top lane. Bloodlock teleports in. Bullfire going to put the Frostbite on a D-Bass, and here comes Foe with a big scream and a Sonic Wave. Going to instantly pop Crystal Maiden. D-Bass is going to go down. There goes Foe as well. Beautiful play there. Leshrac and Sven just comboing it. Physics is now in a lot of trouble. He throws off the Impale. Bloodlock and Angel are both chasing him. He's going to pop the Vendetta, though. Is he going to go? No. Beautiful Vendetta, and he's juked them away. The Split Earth going north. Nyx Assassin going east. And Physics is going to get away. Low health, but he does actually manage to stay alive. So, nice play there. But unfortunately, the Timbersaw and the Quap did throw their lives away for a support Crystal Maiden.
You know the drill.
It really doesn't seem worth it, as well as popping that ultimate. It was just great reactions from Invidious and great TP support. Kept them alive. And now Tyrant's on the bottom lane. He's probably going to go down here. Beautiful play. Anthony hitting so hard. He's hitting for about 160 damage, and it's enough to get him the kill, even though the last word did come out. Couldn't do much, and Anthony's going to get himself a tower down here. No, he buggers it up and goes to get the last hit. But on the top lane now, D-Bass going to go down, and Crestfallen, Angel, and Bladlock, just that huge stun combo. Here comes Foe now up in the top lane. She's going to probably get that, or Sven could be going down here. Foe is going to take a big stun. Physics takes it as well because of the AoE, and Quap's going to blink away. Here comes Physics though, he misses the stun. It doesn't hit anyone with the carapace. Mana drains Angel though. Angel has no mana, and the supports have to run away. There's 4 people in that top lane now. Anthony's going to rotate into that middle lane and get a lot of farm. He's almost got his Warhammer for the BKB. His Mithril Hammer, this isn't on. The Ogre Club and Mithril Hammer going to go straight to that BKB as I thought, and just going to keep him alive. And it looks like Quap's going to go for an Orchid at the moment. Silencer has an Ogre Club now. So I'm kind of confused as to what Silence is doing as well.
Radiant's mid tower.
Nyx Assassin's still up there, ballsy as ever. He really wants to pick up a kill. Quap's up there too. I don't think Nyx is level 11 just yet. No, he's not. He's only level 8. Still only a level 1 ultimate. What are you doing, Nyx? What are you doing?
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
There's an Invis rune down at that bottom lane. Looks like Quap's going to go down, pick that up, and try and head up the top. Oh, D-Bass in a lot of trouble. He takes a long Stormhammer. Here's God's Strength, and Sven's just going to come in and hit him. Beautiful play there. Bloodlock coming around the back, and they're going to get a tower up on that top lane. Physics, what are you doing there, buddy? You need to get out. You need to get out quick. They can see you. That ward can see you. He was inside that ward range, and he's now running for his life. Crestfallen is chasing him. Here comes the Duxie with a big vacuum. The Stormhammer comes out. Self-stun from Crestfallen because of that carapace. And looks like he's going to go down. Last Word and Curse and Silent doing just enough damage. Darkseid does get the kill. They lose a mid tower because of it, but a 2-hero trade for a middle tower. Not sure how that's going to play out on the gold graphs at the moment. It's a roller coaster at the moment, and you guys can see it's sort of spiking a bit. These team fights are giving Invidious the advantage, but RDR are pushing towers when they're not. Invidious do, however, have the mid tower and the bot tower to cash in, whereas RDR only have that
Dyer's mid tower left.
And it looks like Invidious want to take out that middle tower right now. And there's the lasso again, the blink lasso from Mau into Crestfallen. Crestfallen, the Sven's going to go down, the big Stormhammer. There's a big vacuum wall coming out, and Vendetta is going to come out, and that's going to do a lot of damage onto Anthony, I believe. Sorry, onto Crestfallen. And now look, a big Split Earth comes out too. Silence is going to go down. Bass is following. The Shadow Strike comes out from Foe onto Bullfly. Bullfly's taking a lot of damage. He's going to go down with a big Timber Chain from D-Bass. Throws the Chakram out. Bloodlock gets caught. He's going to go down as well. He did manage to pop and do a little bit of damage, but not enough. A team wipe for Invidious, losing only the Bat Rider. Big plays there. And that's going to allow Shadow Fiend to complete his BKB. Quap's going to be quite close to her Orchid as well. And Nyx Assassin with 1100 gold, he's probably going to be able to pick up the Blink Dagger quite soon. Now I'll be able to get this tier 2 tower. Anthony's pushing into it. He's hitting for about just under 200 damage, doing plenty of damage. Sven's going to pop his Warcry and charge in. The stun's going to come out onto D-Bass. Bass taking a lot of damage. He's going to be able to get away with his whirling. Oh, no he doesn't. Sven picks up the kill there. Good last word and Curse of the Silent from Silencer. And unfortunately the Timber Chain just not quick enough for Timbersaw. Loses his life just through a bit of an overextension. Look at this, it's still a bloody roller coaster of gold. There's now 3k and 5k golden experience in the way of RDR at the moment. So they're getting a little bit of an advantage. And now we've got a 5-man rotation onto the bottom lane. Nyx goes one way with Vendetta. Shadow Fiend just runs north, trying to escape. They know Nyx Assassin's there. I don't believe they've got sentries at the moment to try and keep him away. They do have one on the Crystal Maiden. Has been popped. Nyx Assassin's going to take out the courier though and teleport away. Nice pick up there by Physics. Good awareness and smart work teleporting out straight away. Great play.
Radiant's top
So
tower is
nice
taking
career. Let's
hits.
keep it down for
Radiant structures must have been fortified.
3 minutes. So another 2 minutes and 40 seconds at the moment. Let's have a quick look at what items we've got.
The Radiant
there goes a
got
tower.
one last top tower.
So Bullvi and Angel taking the top tower. Bullvi, Bloodlock has got an arcane boots at the moment. Bullvi has just been pretty much playing ward bitch at the moment. Silencer, I don't know what Silencer's going for. Possibly a BKB at the moment. Looks like Crestfallen's picked up his drums. He's almost got his BKB as well. Angel has the mech and almost has a pipe of insight too. We're going to have a little engagement down in this lane. And here comes Mau Mau. He blinks in, doesn't manage to find anyone. He's going to take a Stormhammer and just tank it straight underneath the tower. No harm done. And Batrider's got the 4-staff too. Going back to the items just quickly, if I can. We've almost got the Bloodstone up on the on D-Bass the Timbersaw. Mau Mau has... Oh, here we go. Crestfallen's in a little bit of trouble. Silencer comes out from Silencer. Not too much is going to happen here. Crestfallen's still taking a little bit of damage. He's been silenced by the Orchid. And there's a big scream of wave. Beautiful play by Foe. And she's going to get in under the Bloodlock. Bloodlock goes down as well. Foe's going to maybe take a little bit of damage from the last word. Silencer's going to go down as well. 3-for-1 trade so far. Clock did end up going down. Amy's coming in here for a little bit. And she's going to get lassoed away. Taking a lot of damage. The wall not really doing too much. Anthony's going to take a little bit of damage there. But Mau Mau, big lassos. Still had it up from before. He didn't actually manage to get it off. And it's 4-for-1 trade. And it's probably going to be a tier 1 tower. A tier 2 tower for RDR. Bullvi, the only person defending at the moment. 11 seconds. 10 seconds till both Savannah and Lashracker up. That tower is going to take a lot of damage. There's a big Chakram coming out. Here's Mau Mau as well. He's going to pop it. CM's going to go down. Unfortunately, too much RDR. Too many bighooks.com down there. She was really pushing her luck by staying out there. That tower's going to go down. I don't see Lashrak being able to defend it. He's going to throw a split earth down into Physics. Physics is going to get stunned there. Get a little bit of damage, but that tower's still going to go down. Hopefully Anthony will get the last hit and get a little bit of gold for himself. No Batrider
lost one of them bottom towers.
So back to items. Timbersaw will have enough gold to pick up his Bloodstone. Mau Mau the Batrider, he's got... I believe I saw bots. Yep, Boots of Travel onto that Batrider now. Shadow Fiend's picked up a BKB and a Yasha. Nyx Assassin. 500 from that Blink Dagger, just buying a couple of support items, and now Quap has her complete Orchid and about 600 gold to spare, so she's doing quite well for herself. And the pipe is also complete on Angel. Sven's almost got his BKB. Silencer, what are you building, buddy? He's probably going for BKB, actually. Now that I look at what his items are doing. And shout out to I don't know what's going on in the chat. You guys are here. Why does everyone want Omega? Where's the love for Shads? Why no love for Shads? So at the moment we've got RDR doing a little bit of split push. Foe is up on that top line. She does have a teleport to go back to base. INVID really want to push into that bottom tier 1 tower. It's down to 500 HP though. We're going to do that pretty soon. But Foe having a happy time just on that top lane. Batrider's getting ready. He's Fireflyed already. He wants to get a quick pick off. He's going to blink in. Here's the blink on to fall, and he's going to force stuff back into the tower. Fallen is most certainly going to go down. No, he doesn't. He pops the... There's the big Requiem of Souls coming out, and Crossfall Sven's going to go down. And there it is. There's a big Dark Seer wall coming out there. No one going down. Nexus does end up dying, but a beautiful ulti from Quap is going to take down some heroes. Leshrak's going to go down as well. Now Quap overextends a little bit. Sorry, not Quap. Leshrak. Oh, sorry, CM overextends. D-Bass and Foe straight on top of it. And now is Foe going to go down? He does. Tyrant playing well. And now quick kill for Anthony. Going to clean up that overextension. And now, again, 5-man team wipe for Invidious.
Radiant's top towers.
Invidious really just... The team fight from RDR has been just as good, and I think they've just been pulling it off a little bit better. They're just timing it right. They're picking off Sven at the start, not letting him get into that vacuum wall and just start hitting away with God's strength. So that'll surely end really poorly for them. And there's Timbersaw's Bloodstone. So I don't know why I didn't get it before. Random, stop adding me on Steam, please. Alright. Alright. So just having a look at the gold graph now, it's now definitely deciding in the way of RDR. About 11k advantage, 15k in terms of experience. I can hear a Nyx Vendetta being picked up. We're just going to follow the physics game at the moment. Oh, Bullvi, what are you doing there? Get out of there. Takes the Vendetta. The Impale's going to come out as well. And there's a lot of damage coming into Bullvi. And he's going to go down the Urn of Shadows. Does pin up the kill. Physics going to lose his life though. Big split earth coming out from the left rack, just finishing him off. Crestfallen's going to probably go down here as well. Seabass just surges in. Beautiful play. Angel's now trying to run. Bloodlock gets silenced and locked down. He's going to go down too. Mau Mau is now blinking in. He doesn't have the lasso up though. Tries to throw a flame break out to knock the silencer out. Doesn't actually manage to hit it. Unfortunately, Tyrant is going to keep his life. That tier 2 tower was it's in a bit of trouble. And here comes the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend takes the last word. Going to lose a little bit of health, but just Shadow Razor will keeps away. And now he takes that Curse of the Silent. And he's going to go down to lose a lot of mana. And the pings are coming out. We're going to be heading towards that Roche pit. Roche. Next Assassin's picked up a Blink Dagger now too. So we'll be seeing that on, what's in the Digimon? Physics. And I must say, shout out to Physics. He's played brilliantly in both games. Jakiro and the Nix Assassin. I just got to give him credit. And of course, Mau Mau this game has just been so good with those lassos. Just finding Sen in every single fight. And just isolating him perfectly from his team. It's just been it's a top-notch performance.
Roche won't be stomping around no more thanks to the Dire.
What's going on in chat? I don't know, you guys in chat are just insane. While you guys are here, shout out to, of course, our sponsors, TT Esports by Thermaltake. Head over to their website, www.tesportesports.com. Check out some of their gaming gear. It's pretty gnarly. And they're the major sponsors of this tournament, so check it out, you know. And, of course, shout out to Southern Cross Dota. And cheers for you guys for buying the tickets. Without you guys buying the tickets, there wouldn't be more tournaments, there wouldn't be prizes. We're putting this on for the viewers. I'm sure you guys are loving the action. You guys in Twitch definitely are, and you guys love Omega Kai. Shout out to Omega Kai for doing what he does with his silly New Zealand accent. I believe he's asleep at the moment because he's a little girl and it's like midnight, but you know, that's what happens.
Oh great, now I'm seeing things too.
But keep checking out our content, facebook.com/Southern Cross Dota, twitter.com/SCD, SCDota2, I believe. And of course, check out my content, www.youtube.com/user/the Shadster, twitter.com/the Shad, and twitch.tv/the Shadster. It's all the same thing. You'll be able to find most of the stuff. And Invidious throwing a last word onto that Timbersaw illusion. What are you doing, guys? Silly.
Radiant's top tower.
Was that sort of a lapse in fight? Oh.
Have fun trying to bust down.
Invidious is going to be able to deny that tier 2 tower with relative ease. And Corp has a D. Looks like Corp's actually managed to pick up a Dagon now, as well as that Orchid. Down on the bottom lane, Base, Anthony Fry, and Physics want to keep going on that bottom lane. And Blink Dagger from Mau. He's gonna blink. I don't know if he blinked out or in, but the Split Earth came out from the Leshrac, but didn't successfully find anybody. But at the moment, RDR, BigHooks.com are in a really powerful position. They've got all three lanes pushed out. Top lane's pushing out pretty well. So is that middle lane, and they're just putting the pressure on the bottom lane, forcing them to stay there, because they'll probably end up going in with one of the creep waves as soon as they back off to defend. And it looks like Anthony wants to come in now. Just a little bit of damage to the tower. He's going to clear that creep wave with pretty much ease. Just with that Shadow Raise. The last word's going to come out. No, sorry, the Curse of the Silent's going to come out. And there's the Shadow Raise and the Impale as well from the next Assassin. So, nice play. Clear that creep wave, get a little bit more damage on that tower, and we can see it's just going down by a couple hundred HP, you know, in each wave. Shout out to Big Daddy and to Big Daddy Miz, or Big Daddy and Miz, but shout out to Big Daddy Miz. And here's the Stormhammer from the Sven onto Anthony. Here comes the silence from Silencer, pops the ulti. They vacuum into a wall. Anthony does pop the BKB and the Requiem of the Souls, doing a little bit of damage. He does have the Aegis. Crestfallen's not going to go down. There goes the lasso from the Blink from Batrider. And there's the Sonic Wave from the Crop as well. Angel's now taking a lot of damage. He's probably going to go down. The Urn of Shadows doing a lot of damage. 4 so down so far. Where's Silencer? Silencer's running. He's going to go into a mana burn from the next Assassin. 5-man wipe at the moment. Silencer does buy back. He's coming back in at the moment. Buyback from Darkseer as well. Batrider and Quap both down. 5 for 2 trade at the moment. Back from Batrider too. The Aegis did pop. The tier 3 tower is going to go down, and it looks like RDR are going to back out. They forced the buyback on 2 heroes. They bought back on Batrider as well. But unfortunately, because of the new patch, you lose a lot by buying back. You lose gold until you would normally be alive, and 25% of your remaining the remaining death time. So say if you got a 60 seconds left and you buy back, 15 seconds of that will be added to your next death. So instead of being 60 seconds next death, it's going to be 75. So it's a very situational system. So I think the buyback from the Batrider there was possibly wasted. Even if he'd be coming back now, he'd still be able to just bots in 10 seconds and find that pick off. But you know, RDR have been doing things pretty well at the moment, so can't really complain about what they're doing. They're 20k gold ahead. Items. What have we got? We've got the Bloodstone bots on the Bass. We've got the full Manta and a Helm of the Dominator now on Anthony. We've got the Dagon 2 onto Quap. That's just mean. BKB has picked up on the Sven. Silencer still hasn't managed to pick up too much. He's got 2.3k gold, and I'm kind of confused as to what he's actually doing there.
Invisibility!
I'll have you. And now we've got the smoke gang coming out from Invidious. I don't know if they're going to extend out of their base or just try and be deceitful. It looks like they're going to try and go for a pretty gnarly wraparound where RDR are currently trying to push into top lane. And I don't know what Invidious are doing. They just lost a tier 3 tower for silliness, and here comes the Stormhammer, and the lasso is going to come out onto the Sven again. Crestfallen really just gets picked off every time. Anthony's going to pop the Requiem of Souls. The tower's going to go down in the middle of that fight. Sven's down, Leshrek is down, Crystal Maiden is down, Silencer is about to go down as well, and there goes the Darkseer as well with a Sonic Wave from Quap. Great play there, 5-man wipe again, and I got an item for witnessing a multi-kill. Woo! The GG calls do come out now. And that will be a good game. Guys, check out southernCrossDota.com for our forums. Follow our Twitter, twitter.com/SCDota2 and Facebook.com for Southern Cross Dota. I must give a shout out to RDR as well. In the first game when Invidious had used up all their time of the pause, Anthony said, you know, guys, have the time out of our pause. And, you know, look, it's just really good sportsmanship on their behalf. So big shout out to all the guys from RDR. Look, it's not all the time you get guys who will do that for you, but I know Vix even said that they were willing to forfeit their lead at a LAN because they wanted to play the full games. And, you know, it's not every day you find sportsmanship like that. So big props to RDR, who will also continue on in this tournament. Invidious will now move down into the losers bracket, I believe. RDR going to continue playing on. Big shout out to Mau Mau for finding those beautiful, beautiful lassos with the blink initiation on to Sven nearly every time. Great play there, and from Physics as well, just for his map awareness. Unfortunately, Crestfallen just couldn't do much. He was locked down from the entire fight. Just unfortunate he was actually managing to get picked off every single time in that engagement. This has been Shads bringing you the action. Check out my stuff, twitter.com/theshadster, youtube.com/theshadster, and my Twitch, twitch.tv/theshadster once again. Big shout out to our sponsors, of course, at TTE Sports and, of course, Southern Cross Dota for putting on this tournament for us.